let me tell you how MintBird works, all right? And I want to make sure that everybody understands this, okay? The most important thing we can do is have it where you get as many conversions as possible on the front end. Does everybody understand that right now? So what do I mean by that? Well, how many of you buy other products outside of JVZoo? Yes or no? Who buys products outside of JVZoo? Yes? Okay. Now, how many of you have seen marketing tactics when you buy those products? You might open up an order form. There might be a countdown timer. There might be a bar at the top. They might be saying, get free shipping. They might say, if you opt into this list, you get 30% off. How many of you have seen these tactics, yes or no? Type in the word tactics if you've seen these tactics. Because here's the thing, all right? Here's the thing. Somebody's saying, love what you're saying, but the more features you add, the more training. No, it doesn't work like that. No matter what, you'll be able to set up that fast, and then you decide what you want to turn on, but you don't have to turn anything on, right? So here's the thing. With those tactics, I want to know what they are. I want to know what they are. I want to know what the biggest e-commerce companies in the world are doing. Digital marketing and e-commerce. I want to know, how are they getting that sale? If you go enter your email address and you leave the page, you're probably going to get an email. I want to know, what are they saying in the email? Are they offering you a discount? Are they stressing that there's still things in your cart that are selling out? I want to know all of these things, folks, because here's the thing. It's in our best interest to make sure that we can convert those front-end buyers for you, because no matter what, it is a proven statistical fact that if somebody buys your front-end product, $7, $17, $27, $37, it doesn't matter. 20% of those people feel like they need to buy everything you have. How many of you are starting to understand this right now? And so it's in our best interest to make sure that we have all those tactics. So whenever you see something new, I want to see it. I want to see posts in the group. I want to see, what do their banners look like? I want to see what their countdowns look like. You know, just recently, I'll show you real quick, we saw something that was very effective, right? So if I come back over here, you're going to see that they're working on this page right now. But let me come back over here and let me show you something. See, if I come over here to my order forms, okay, and is it this guy right here? Yeah. So you can see I'm testing all kinds of stuff. But if I come over here to my order forms, and if I say, okay, I want to have this checkout design, and the designs are beautiful, okay, and then I come over here to customize, and I say, okay, I want to have bump offers. I want to offer a coupon, scarcity sale, tracking pick. Now, I don't have to do these things, but if I do, okay, then I want to make it easy to go ahead and configure these. And we've talked about these things, right? But if you'll look now, one thing that they started adding yesterday is this guy right here, where not only do you have a timer up at the top if you choose to, but we're going to also put this little timer here that says, hey, your order is reserved for so long, right? Well, this was a tactic that I saw. Does that make sense? This was something I saw somewhere else, and I said, hey, we need to add that. We need to add that into the order form. And let me go ahead and turn something on here, because I want to show you. They're in here doing a lot of testing today. But let me come over here to these bullets, and let me just go ahead and turn these bullets on, right? So if I were to come over here, and if I were to change this template here, okay? So if I come over here to select template, let me choose this one, and hopefully I can show you this. It's probably a bad thing for me to show you this right now, but I'm gonna go ahead and show you anyways. You're gonna see that what's gonna happen is we're gonna go through and we're gonna add up the value of all your bullets for you. And so when somebody sees this, they say, okay, they get everything listed above, but it's not $700, right? It's 70. So let me try a different one, and let me get away from where the tests are today. Let me go ahead and do this one, right? So if I look at this one, I want you to see this. The original price is $700, but today it's $197, okay? That's the flip of a switch to do this. Okay, so if I come in here now, and if I review this, let me make sure I have the bullets turned on. So I come over here to customize, I set this up, edit bullet points, okay? Let me make sure that's on. Okay, so I'll say 500, 200, and then I'll say 100, okay? So I put in my bullets and I save this, okay? Now, if I come over here to the front end, if I show you this, all right, and we're in testing mode right now, but look, it's gonna go ahead and add up your bullets for you, right? So it says total value is $800, all right? But you get everything for $700. No, actually, you get everything for $70. So let me show you where the $70 comes in. Okay, I gotta remember to save it. So we'll do this. We'll say total value, yeah, we'll say like 197. Okay, so that's this is the original price, and then this is the actual price. Okay, so now watch. If I do that, we're gonna automatically pull in those pricings for you. So you don't have to figure anything out. So look at this. Total value is $800. And what I would really do, okay, to make this work, watch. We come back over here to our checkout details. Look at this. Let's make it like 2,000, right? So we got 500, 500. We'll make it 1,500, 500. Okay, look at this. You put in the amounts of your bullets. All right, it's going to add it up for you. So now look how enticing this is. So we add up all the bullets for you, total value of $1,500. You get it today for just $700. No, actually, you get it for $197. And your order is reserved for the next right? So look at this. New order summary. They're still working on this right now, guys. It's going to say $700 crossed out, $197 today. Okay, you can apply whatever coupon code you want. All right, so look at this. Your total is going to be $700, but there's a $503 discount, $197. Folks, we're doing everything we can to make this so very lucrative for you to be able to get as many front-end sales as you possibly can. Scale of 1 to 10, how many of you are starting to understand this right now? But you see these tactics. I want to see these tactics. I saw another page the other day where I opened up the order form and there was a circle that spun around and it said that there was 43 copies left. So I got to thinking, what if you're on a webinar and you really only have 200 copies left, and when you open up the page, it says there's 197 copies, and then 3 people buy and it says there's 194 copies. What if you actually had it where you could show how many actual copies you had left? And then I was in the shower this morning, I said, you know what I gotta have? I got to have something, not just a little proof window that opens up saying a sale happened. That's great. But what if you actually had a roster of everybody that purchased the product? What if you could say, what if I was on a webinar right now and I opened up the order form and it said, hey, Linda just purchased, Pedro just purchased, Anita just purchased, Gary just purchased. What if you had that? I've never seen that before. Now, how lucrative would that be? How enticing would that be? You see, this right here, guys, this is the key. So y'all are out there buying things, right? I've been playing with one of the greatest sites in the world. It's called Fashion Nova. Fashion Nova really knows what they're doing. Matter of fact, we took a tactic that we learned from Fashion Nova and we used it inside a Compete Up. But if we look at Fashion Nova here, you can see, look, they got a top bar up here, right? Free rush shipping for $100. They got this timer that's screaming at you, right? They got this ticker that happens here. Look at this. It comes around, it spins, and then it changes, right? When you see these sites and you see marketing tactics, and I want you to pay attention on mobile. I want you to pay attention on the web. When you see these things, I want to know. I want you to take screenshots. I want you to explain what's happening. I want you to get a link. And the reason why is because I want to know what they're doing. What are they doing to get the sale? And if I were to go enter an account, I don't have an account here, but if I were to go enter an account and if I were to leave, this site knows everything about me. They know everything that I've been looking at. They know everything I've added to the cart. They know everything. Well, we want to model after these guys. Okay, does that make sense? Now, if you don't like the top bars, if you don't like the big countdown timers, everything else, guess what? You don't have to have it. You see, and let me explain what I mean by that. everything we do, if I come over here to this other board here, let me show you something. Everything we do, there's an on-off switch. So that little timer that I showed you that's above the order summary, look, when you're setting up your countdown timer, and it's very, very basic, you choose exact date and time, you choose a cookie, or you choose evergreen, okay? When you set all this up and you set your timer colors and your font colors and everything else, look, if you want to have that little order summary thing appearing above your order total, you flip a switch. But for those of you that are saying, oh, I don't want to have that little timer there, that's too spammy, okay, then don't. You don't have to use it. You see, I need you guys to understand something real quick. My job is to go build the front end to where we are looking like the big boys. And we have so many things to get you in the door with the front end. And we set it up to where it's stupid simple for you to go ahead and be able to enter those bullets. And when I say stupid simple, look, if we were to come back over here, folks, look, if I were to come over here and I say, okay, first thing you're going to do is you're going to choose your template. Yes or no? How many of you can decide, okay, I want to have a one-step or I want to have a two-step? Very simple, nothing for you to do. How many of you can do this? So once you've chosen your template, now look, we just want you to come over here and complete some boxes. If you got a logo, go ahead and load your logo. If you want to load a background image, put your background image there. Or maybe you want to do a color, okay? You got your header, right? Get instant access to List Building University, right? List Building University is wanted by people all around the world that are looking to build a list. So that XYZ, right? You want to turn on your seals? You want to load your own seals? Cool. Your badges. You want to put 100% money back guarantee? This everything. Use the ones that we have here. But if you want to load your own, you can, right? You want to put a product shot there? Go ahead. Put a product shot there. No big deal. But now look at this here, folks. How many of you can take a minute and you can come up with 6 bullets for what you're selling? 6 bullets. And you can come in here and you can go ahead and put your bold text and you can put your regular text and you can say the value. And then you don't have to do the math. We're going to do the math for you. How many of you can do this? And then if you want to add a timer, you come over here, you flip a switch. Now you'll go ahead and set up your time. Look at this. This is it. Here's your text on your button. You come over here and you say, okay, here's the text I want to have on my button. That's it, folks. This is how we do this. Choose your main theme color. Do you want to have shipping? Probably not. Not right now. We're not doing e-commerce right now. Okay. Do you require a name? Do you require a phone number? Okay, set that up. Then you come down here. You say, okay, I want to add a bump offer. I want to have a time sell or a dime sell. I want to offer a coupon discount. I want to have tracking pixels. And now that I've done all that, those tabs will appear. But folks, for all you saying, oh my God, this is getting too complicated, you got too many features. No, look, you don't have to have those features. The very base scenario will get you set up. Scale of 1 to 10, is everybody understanding? All you got to do is click on these things here, and now you're set up. That's it. But for you, those of you that are overachievers and you know what bump offers are, and you know what time sales and dime sales are, and you want to offer a coupon code, you want to do all those things, guess what, folks? It's here. Now, how many of you believe that you can do this? I've done everything I can to make this stupid simple. I started out like this. I started out when you chose your template, okay? And if I click on the preview button here, when you chose your template, you came over here and you actually edited the text on the screen. Folks, it was too complicated. It got too complicated because now you're starting to think like a page builder. It is so very easy to think in terms of a block. If all you have to do is come over here and open up this block right here and type in these bullets, it's very easy. You're just focused on bullets. Does that make sense? We're doing everything we can to make this very easy. Now, there's another reason why I did it this way. When you open up our mobile app, you click on a little thing here, and you're able to go ahead and make changes right there on the app. You're able to build funnels right there on the app. Why? Because of the simplicity that we made with this tool. And if you understand the concept of the libraries, If you understand that, okay, these products are all inside my library, and I can use this product over and over and over and over and over. And if I want to turn around and link this product to a funnel, look, I flip a switch, folks. I flip a switch, and now I go ahead and add it to a funnel. That's it. I'm now linked to a funnel. So guess what? I could take each and every one of these order forms, and because of the way we built this software, I could link them all to the same funnel. How many of you are starting to get this right now? And I can see that it is linked to a funnel. I can see the funnel that it's actually linked to. And I can see that this one here is linked to a bump code. And this one here has a coupon code. I'm sorry, a bump offer. This one here has a dime sell, right? This one here is linked to a funnel. It has a bump offer and there's a coupon code. Look at this here, folks. How many of you are starting to understand what's happening? But the most complicated part, and I need you to understand this, the most complicated part is the fact that we have to find a way to make this stupid simple for you. Stupid simple, right? So you will have the most beautiful templates and you will have the most killer features ever. And I'm still sitting here going, how do we have it where you can flip a switch and you can show the people that are buying? Is it a little widget over here that says, hey, so-and-so, Linda just bought, Ted just bought? Like, what can we do? What can we do where you're getting maximum conversions on the front end? Because here's the reason why. 20% of people are going to buy your OTL. I need you to type that in the chat. If you didn't listen to 2-minute funnels, you need to listen to 2-minute funnels. 20% of people are going to buy your OTL. Right? So whenever I build a piece of software, I need you guys to understand this, right? We can go out there. This is their cart, by the way. And so if you don't think I'm not paying attention to how they have this email up here, somehow this was very, very clever. When I entered my email address here, I didn't even hit submit and they know what my email address is. Isn't that clever? Now, why do they want this? Well, they want this because, and I just went and added a bunch of random stuff to the cart, but they want this because they know, okay, I added all this stuff to the cart and now I've entered my email address here, but if I don't check out or if I leave this page, they have my email address and they know what it is I'm interested in. And so there's an email that goes out that says, hey, what if we give you an extra 10% off? Use this coupon code. How many of you just had a huge light bulb moment? Think about it. Every single one of you can come into our software and you can create a coupon code, right? So look, if I come over here to my library and if I come over here to my coupons, right, you can see I got a $10 coupon off. It's called this right here. $10 coupon, okay? So I can have an email go out that says, hey, we noticed that you got this in your cart. Here's a coupon for 10% off. Who here is starting to understand this? So I'm studying everything they're doing. So I'm going, wait a minute. What if there's a way to do what they're doing here, where the first thing is you enter your email address and somehow we capture that email address without submitting the form? So I'm studying this. And what I need you all to do is I need you to study it. So I'm looking at how they go ahead and how they display this. I'm looking at how they have the coupon code up here. I'm looking at the wording that they're using, okay? I'm looking at all this. I'm looking at their forms. Look at this here. Get 30% off your next order. Sign up to get text. How many of you would love to have that? How many of you would love to have the ability where you could just go and flip a switch and you could have a little box like this? And then I'm looking down here at the bottom where they have the delivery method and it's locked up. And they have the payment and it's locked up. I'm paying attention to all these things. So how many of you are willing to help me add these things to our system? Because look, it all comes down to getting that front end offer. That's it, folks. It all comes down to getting that front end offer. That's it. So what can we do to get as many front end offers as possible? And so I got my feelers out there. I'm always paying attention to things. I'm always paying attention to bonus pages. I'm always paying attention to cart pages. I'm always paying attention to OTOs, because from this, when I realize this right here, how many of you think this is a powerful feature? When you see a total value that's automatically happening for you, and it's just this price today, but no, actually it's this price, but it's only reserved for this long. Now, how many of you, if you wanted this product, would be very, very enticed to purchase on this order form? You can't resist it. Look, we've done everything we're supposed to do. We have a stack with the perceived value. We're saying, here's the price, but today you get it for just this long, but you only have this long before it goes away. Now look at everybody on this call is saying, I would. Of course you would. We know you would. And then the funnel kicks in after this, and 20% of people are going to buy. But once I saw this, I said, whoa, hold on a minute. Let's go back over OTOs. All right, so we go back in the back end, and we say, for our OTOs, let's do the same thing. So somewhere here, if I come over here to my updates, for my revised bump offer, I'll show you that here in a minute. But if I were to come over here to my OTOs, let me show you something, okay? So if we come over here to our OTOs, our upsells, all right, if I were to edit this upsell here, okay, and I come over here and customize, well, this is what you're gonna do. You're gonna put this on your own page, or you're gonna use one of our many templates. And I got more templates being built, okay? But let's say this. Let's say that you come over here and you put it on your own page. And we come over here, we change all the colors and everything else. Well, wouldn't it make more sense if, I don't know if I can do this on this, I'll try to do this on the call. Wouldn't it make more sense if we had something that said, let's see, just $497, and then it was crossed out and it said something like $197. What if we did that on the OTOs? And I can't cross this off right now, but what if we had this crossed out? See, now you can get more conversions on the OTOs. And what if we went and we put a timer in there? Do you see what I'm saying? So I'm watching all of these things. And I know it comes down to the front end. Everything comes down to the front end. How many of you are starting to understand this right now?